Hi everyone, it's Peggy from SOS Natural Products, certified aromatherapist, creator of natural remedies and practical potions. So welcome to the channel. Thank you to everybody who watched the last two videos, which were our aromatherapy inhaler for anxiety, and the second one upon request was an aromatherapy inhaler for grief. We are going through the pandemic right now. A lot of people are feeling grief for many different reasons. So we made that, and hopefully everybody that ordered them and made them themselves are enjoying them now. They do last up to 2 weeks. So you're probably coming to the end of it, and you can always make another one. I did put them up on the website, so you just have to go to sosnaturalproducts.com, click on Buy Now. The aromatherapy inhaler will show up. When you click that, you'll get a drop down with 3 choices. So we have the one for anxiety on there, grief, and I also made one for cold and flu. I'm in the process of making another one. I suffer so badly for the last 10 years, and I don't know how this changed because I grew up on a sailboat. I have such motion sickness, whether I'm on a boat, in a car, on a plane. It just, I don't know what happened, but my whole system changed. So I'm making one that you can travel with for motion sickness and vertigo. So that should be up there shortly. But as promised, today I'm so excited that we are going to be infusing herbs in an oil to make a carry oil, herb infused carry oil, so that we can make some gardening bombs, because hopefully you're all out in the yard, you're all out in the garden. I don't think there's a weed left in my yard. I'm just, being grateful for what we can be grateful for during this time. And one of the things I'm so grateful for is being able to be out in nature and be in my garden. And I can't wait for you to see it. We're going to film out there one day, so that'll be a lot of fun. Okay, so you will need supplies for this. The supplies are down below, so you can just look there and copy the list. While you're there, please subscribe, hit the notification, like the video if you like it, and we'll get started. So we're going to be using 2 herbs today. So you can see in back of me, I have all my herbs here. So we are going to be using calendula flowers today, and we're going to be using chickweed today. So calendula is just a very healing and nourishing oil once it's infused. It's very good for cuts and wounds. It's an antiseptic. It actually speeds up the healing of wounds. That's how powerful and nourishing it is. And then it's good for eczema, psoriasis, and all those typical skin issues that we have. Then we have chickweed, which is like the garden balm. So that's good for, also good for psoriasis and eczema, but it's very good for bug bites, for cuts and bruises, little cuts. It's good for poison ivy, poison oaks, all that stuff that you get when you're working out in the garden. So we're going to be using those 2 herbs. You can order them online. If you live on Long Island, you can go to Sherry's in Babylon. She sells herbs there. Frontier is a company that sells herbs. You can go there. I would say get at least a pound of each because they're very, very light. So this is the calendula. This is what it looks like. It just looks like a little yellow flower. It's part of the sunflower family. Its sister is the marigold. So what you're going to do is you're going to fill a mason jar. It can be any size, okay? This happens to be, I think this is a 16-ounce size. So you're going to push the herbs in as much as you can. Leave some room at the top because you're going to fill the oil to the top, and then all of these flowers are going to absorb that oil. And the reason why we're doing part 1 and part 2 is because you need to leave this in here for 2 weeks in a dry, cool space, like a kitchen cupboard, or if you have a cabinet that you can put it in. So we're going to leave it in there for 2 weeks. And in 2 weeks, we're going to take it out, and that's when we're going to add the beeswax and shea butter and make it into a garden balm. So this is my oil. This is a grapeseed oil. Jojoba oil is the best oil that you can use. but it's very difficult to get right now. Everything really is. Even my bottles, sprayers, everything is so back ordered because everybody's making hand sanitizer. So this is very simple. So you're going to take your calendula flowers. Let me see if I can push this down and I'll sit down and do this for you so it'll be easier for you to see. There we go. Okay. So you're going to take your calendula flowers, you're going to put them into your mason jar. I always have paper towels. Into your mason jar, and then you're going to fill the mason jar. And you're going to fill it to the top because these flowers are going to absorb all of this oil. Now, over the next 2 weeks, if you see this really being absorbed, you want to keep filling the top. Look at how it's taking it right now. It's almost all gone already. Okay. So here I go again, filling. Now you're probably saying, oh my gosh, you're using so much oil. But yes, you are. But what is going to come out of here is going to be the richest, most luxurious, healing body oil. So you're going to take your cover, put it on top. This is the most important thing I could tell you to do. You're going to take a Sharpie and you're going to put today's date on it. So what's today? 4/30? 4/30/20. Just like that. And you're going to put calendula. It's hard to write. So this way, these jars can stay in a cabinet for up to 2 years. So say you put it in there and you forget about it. And you go back and you're like, oh, I did this on 4/30/20 and it's only 4/30/21. Let's take this out and use this. And it's going to be just the most amazing emollient oil. So this is what you're going to put in your cabinet and let it sit there for 2 weeks. And then when we come back, we're going to add other ingredients to it. Now the chickweed has been in here since 3/20/19. You see? So I took it out. Now I love going to antique shops and finding old kitchen utensils. And I found this. You can also get this brand new on Amazon. It's a sifter. And what we do, put it into a 2-cup Pyrex because it fits perfectly in here. You're going to have to lift it and whatnot, but it just fits perfectly. You're going to open up. This has been sitting for so long. I'm so excited. And you're just going to dump it in here. The whole thing. Right? I will scrape that out and get the rest of it. And then you just squeeze. And all this oil, I have to stand up because I use my whole body to get in there. Because I want every last drop of it. So we got a cup. Look at that. Look at how beautiful that is. And even though there's some chickweed in there, that's okay. It'll go into our batch. Every potion has a little herbs in it. So this is what we're going to use. I'll put this away. And this is what we're going to use in our Garden Salve when we meet in 2 weeks. So I hope this made sense, and I hope that you understand. I'm going to have all the, again, all the ingredients underneath. You can come back and watch this once you get the ingredients, and then in 2 weeks, I'll make another one and we'll make the actual salve. So I thank you again. I thank you for coming. I wish you all the best. I know we're still on a pause until May 15th. Hopefully he's not going to extend that, but still wear your masks. Stay inside if you can. Be safe. And have fun in your garden. Okay. Namaste. Have a wonderful day.